A project I'd like to see you do in the future would be a massive seating area, like a football stand in your back garden, so people can come and watch you work on your house live. Well, that would save on the editing, I guess. First of all, guys, thank you, because the comments we received were just incredible. I think it's got to be the most we've ever had. There was 600-700 comments there. The one thing I've spotted is that a lot of people came from the camper van conversion, and that is actually yet to be completely finished. We've never done the tour video, so in 4 weeks' time we're going away for the weekend in the van, and there's a few things to finish and another bed to install, obviously, with another little one. So we're going to revisit the van conversion, but that's a little spoiler alert for the next few weeks. Right, I'm going to start off with the recommended project, or the ideas that people were sharing for us to do. I've gone through, made a short list, and from that I'm going to pick the winner. There were an awful lot of people suggesting doing a playhouse, and we've already done that. So yes, we could redo it, but there are other priorities, and I think the girls are perfectly happy with it for now. Okay, Connor Walsh suggested making a wine rack and drink storage down in the cellar. That's a cool idea, and it's something we've got on our whiteboard, actually, doing some stuff down there, so that is a contender. Darren Green suggested fitted wardrobes. That's on Joe's list. If she was picking from this, she'd go for that, but I'm not so sure. Jordan Downey suggested dry stone walling project, either a pond or a fire pit or something. That's a cool one. I like that. We could come back to that. Michael Bean, funky chopping board from all the offcuts. That's one thing that I do have enough of, so that could be a contender. Edward Moore suggested a hot tub. A few people going that route, the wood-fired hot tub. We've got one of those. We got it last year in a sale. One of the inflatable type, kind of semi-permanent ones that stays up during the summer. And so we're not going to remake one, but I might try and incorporate it into some decking or something this year. Mr. E&T swimming pool. That's yeah. I'm not sure we're going to go for a swimming pool. Maybe one day. Adam Brady, 4 poster beds for the kids. That's good. I like that. But I need to build 3 of them, don't I? Maybe. Steve Spark, do something with the cellar. Door from outside. Cool. Like that. Love that. Paddy Sheeran, Hobbit house in the garden. Hobbit house, I guess you mean like an under grass one. That's cool. Yeah, I could do that. Tank it all, turf it all over the top. That's tempting. Little wood stove in there. The sort of thing that would be amazing. Great video, great fun to make. Not sure it would get used enough. Especially because it would have to be down the bottom of the garden. I don't know. The chickens would probably take up roost in there. Harriet Handyman. Build a forge and do some cast iron or metal gates for the driveway. Like that. I'm not going to build a forge. I've actually just in the process of setting up a small kind of propane gas forge. Gates might be a little bit optimistic from a first few projects, so we'll hold on that one, but we're definitely going to be doing some more metalwork this year. Now this one's a good one. Tom McCarthy, roller coaster for the garden. Yeah, I know. I've seen them on Instagram. That guy who's like got a whole garden full of homemade roller coasters. Not sure how well that one would work here, and especially if we're doing any more fostering, I'm not sure that that's going to get through the risk assessments. Okay, Mark Gray, micro pub with skittles and a bar. That's cool. I like that little like pub area, or like a little bar area on the patio with some, maybe a dartboard and skittles. That was my short list for the project, so I'm going to pick from that in a minute. For now, we're going to go find out the main winner of the £200 Dickies voucher. I need to go and find my random generator app with my wife. Not you. Okay, independent adjudicator. Okay.
Number, so ready.
Hang on.
Can you see? 479.
479. Right.
How in the world are you going to go through all of the comments? Count them all up.
Yes, you are. Oh, great. Why couldn't it have been 2?
260.
No. Right, what was it? 479. Okay. 479. So I think we've got 6. Let's have a look. All right, it's going to be easier to count from the bottom. Oh, I spotted another one. Shepherd's hut. 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, 100 to go. Right, finally found it. Counted up, double checked. Okay, drum roll, please. Actually, there's got to be a sound effect for that. Okay, before I give the final results, a huge thank you to Dickies. They've kindly given us that the vouchers, the £200 and the £50 vouchers to give away. If you haven't followed them already, then if you head over to Instagram, they've got a really good page there. Basically, Dickies Workwear have kind of really trying to support the maker and craftswoman movement in the UK and Europe at the moment. And they've basically headhunted some really, really cool makers, like anything from stone masons through to custom motorbike making and all sorts. And they found these people and they are doing little feature films on them, and they've just got a really good feed there. So a huge thank you to them for all the support they're giving to all the sort of the movement and the artisan craftsmen around the place at the moment. But here we go. The winner of the £200 Dickies voucher is Stephen084. And he said, love the channel, been subscribed for years. First video was picking the wood burner. Keep up the hard work. Good to see the workshop coming together. Been making stuff since I was 5 or 6 years old. So well done to Stephen. You've won the £200. Get in touch with me, drop me an email, and you can find that down in the description, and we'll sort that all out with Dickies. The winner of the £50 is... I haven't actually decided yet. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the hot tub. I'm going to get rid of the swimming pool. Hobbit house has got to go, I'm afraid. Sorry, Tom. Roller coaster is out. Wine rack for the cellar. I was going to do it already. Sorry, Connor. Fitted wardrobes. Darren, it's probably going to happen. So if you're up for watching the videos, it will probably happen this year, but it's not going to be my pick. Funky chopping board. Nah, it'll probably be a future project anyway. 4-poster bed. I'm not going to tell the girls about that one because they'd love that. Maybe one day. Forge. Cast iron gates. I quite like to do gates, or at least railings. That leaves us with 2 pub-based cellar projects and the dry stone wall project. There's going to be a load of walling to do soon. Dry stone walling is not part of it, but it's stony enough, so I'm going to take that one out. Right, decision made. I'm going with Mark Gray micro pub with skittles and bar games. I like that. I think that will work on the patio. I've still got to build the gazebo over the patio this year. We can incorporate that into there, maybe with some of the offcuts from the beams. And, a bar is a great way of using up offcuts. So, Mark Gray, well done. I'm going to give you the £50 worth of Dickies vouchers. Again, drop me an email below. Now, some of you might have noticed something lurking around in the back here. Now, this was like our last minute add-on, and I said I might spray it gold. Well, I did. Look, Joe even sorted me out with some personalisation on there. It's gold. Fancy. Probably won't last as gold for too long. I don't think we'd actually said how we were going to give away the golden lifting bar. But there's this very special comment, which I only spotted this morning. A load of people have liked it. And I'm going to have to give the golden lifting bar to that person. I'm going to have to change this to top comments because it was at the top. Now this is dedication. This is a dedicated subscriber. David Mishra. Fair play. He's written a poem. I'm not going to read out the poem because I won't get my head out the door, but he's written a very creative the restoration couple poem. I'll stick it at the end of the video if I can, scroll it or something, or maybe I'll post it in the description. But fair play, very good, and touched on all aspects of the channel there. One thing I'm going to pick you up on though is you've called me a young Bristolian. I'm Bath, just get it right, Bath. Or Bath, as some of you might call it. Now before you go, I want to say another thank you because the desk build was such a fun one to do and the comments have gone down really well, the video's doing well, and I'm just really chuffed to have it finished, and there were quite a lot of questions on it, so I might do a little follow-up video on this or maybe my setup here in the office. But if you haven't checked that out, I will leave a link to the desk video at the end of this one. Also, in other exciting news, the workshop timbers have been ordered. The trees are being felled this week and they're going to be milled up, and I'm going to go over, film that whole process. I've cleared the slab here, the whole workshop area, so the wheels are in motion, the cogs are in turning, and hopefully we're going to be looking at April now, I think, rather than March. We're going to be looking at April for the workshop build. Still aiming for that build weekend, which will be the raising of the frame and getting all the walls put on. Some people think that's optimistic to do it in 2 days. They're probably right, but I'm pretty sure that we'll be able to pull it out the bag with enough help. And I've had a lot of people commenting and asking how they get involved in that. Probably too many people to accept everyone, so I just need to kind of work out a way to do that sensibly. We're also going to be looking at finishing the camper van in the next few weeks, so those videos will be coming, and we will do a final van tour of the van conversion, even though it's taken us 3 years to do it. I also need to say a huge thank you to all of our new patrons. We were a bit late to the game on the Patreon side of things, but we launched it last week or 2 weeks ago. We've got a whole load of people there now who've signed up, and it's just going to become like another little place where we can put some updates. Don't worry for anyone who I was kind of concerned that people were going to think they were missing out on stuff. We're not going to put whole project videos or anything like that on there, so you won't be missing out on everything. But what we will be putting on there is some more kind of behind the scenes and more kind of questions and answers, which are just smaller. People ask a few questions, we'll just put a video up. There'll be smaller, shorter videos, but it's a way that people can kind of get a bit of a closer understanding of what's going on. But the lowest tier there is $2 a month, so if you do want to support the channel, that's a good way to do it. Otherwise, pick up a mug. Wait there. Ta-da! Pick up one of our restoration mugs. A really easy way to support the channel. Just gives us a couple of pounds towards building things like the workshop and keeping everything going. Jay's also in the process of building the new website, and on there in the shop section we're possibly going to have a few items for sale, which are things that I'm making in the workshop at the moment. That'll be another way you'll be able to support us. But also Joe had this idea that because the story and the video on Instagram of me making this went down so well and sparked some interest, that we could do another one of those and maybe just put it up as a fun eBay auction, and if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, then I will love having 2 lifting bars around. That money's just going basically straight back into getting the workshop up and running, getting it all set up ready for more videos. So it's kind of self-funding. Every little helps because I've just spent an awful lot of money on trees for the workshop series. Anyway, there we go. Get in touch if you want. But thank you for watching. Remember, if you can, do it yourself, and we'll see you next time.